yeah, man, I've been seeing a lot of y'all motherfuckers like, yeah, Danny, man, we gotta get some motherfucking guests. You gotta get some. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. I'm the top G on this motherfucker.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, yo? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all from motherfucking YMA Studios in Austin, Texas. Got the Booth Boys with me. What's up, man?
What up, man? What's up?
Chilling, man. I just got back from Seattle and shit. It was a good time. I shouts out to my homeboys, Connor and Alex. Went up to my homeboy, Connor crib. Got a nice, beautiful house. Fucking acres and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So was able to go hang out with some bruisers, kick it with them, man. I fucked up though. I did break my drinking. I did break my fucking drinking streak, man. Whatever the fuck streak, man. God damn it, man. Yeah, man. But I told y'all we've been one of the pups been kind of sick, man. But you know she's older, man. She's 17 years old, man. It looks like it's starting to be about that time. So it's been like it's been kind of a sad time in a Brown household these past few weeks. It's been pretty hard because she's real sick. So, you know, been kind of some sleepless nights, man, kind of, you know. But, you know, it is, man. But I guess, man, make you start thinking about a lot of shit, man. Fucking death is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was kind of bummed out in Seattle a little bit. So, I was like, fuck it, man. I got to at least have a little drink or something. But you know me, man. I can't just have a little drink. So, one drink turned to 20. And, I mean, the show was fun. I can't say I did that great. I didn't do it. But it was a blast, and you know, Seattle is a fucking crazy place, though, man. I mean, I know in the last few years, you know, the autonomous zone shit and all that kind of shit with all the fucking you know, the protests and everything that's been going on out there, man. The city has, I mean, I know me from visiting from past few years of touring and stuff. Just from me being out there now, man, it looks like a total different ball game. I mean, like, it's just so many motherfucking yeah, it's like the fentanyl look like it's having a great time out there. I will say that. And also, man, just I don't know if it was just me, because I haven't really been traveling that much. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been really doing too many shows and shit. But man, the airport was fucking crazy, man. Is there something going on with flying right now? Something like with the. It just was, I don't know, man. The airport was fucking packed. Like, it seemed like flights was getting delayed. Like, I was scared our shit was gonna get delayed or canceled or some shit. But no, we ended up making it. But it was a pretty tough go round, man. So yeah, we gonna jump into it already. We got motherfucking you know, you got questions, I got answers, man. You know, you can hit me up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. Also, you can leave a voicemail at 512-522-9256. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it.
Ask Danny.
First one, this motherfucker. I'm only attracted to MILFs, which I don't really see. What's wrong with that? I mean, well, dear Danny, I've been sleeping with older women my whole life. I lost my virginity to a 36-year-old divorced massage therapist, and I have been doing older women ever since. I just turned 20, and I haven't even kissed a girl my age or younger. I only fuck girls above 27. First off, how do I convince myself to like women under 30? And secondly, do you think it's worth marrying a girl my age for her childbearing ability, even though my attraction to her might be a little diminished in the beginning? Big fan, much love to the whole YMH team. Hot sauce is the best. I don't think you got a problem. It seems like, man, you're seems like a straight stand-up citizen, man. You seem like a very great guy. I mean, if we want to be real about it, I mean, shit, man. Like, you know, the worst person in the world is a fucking PDH file. You get what I'm saying? And you seem like a straight, that you the type of guy I would want to hang out with and go out, you know what I'm saying, go to the club with, pick up some chicks with. So yeah, man, I don't think you're doing anything wrong as far as I mean, it's nothing wrong with having kids, I guess, a little older or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that part about marrying a younger girl for you know, for childbearing abilities, because I don't know. I feel like these younger girls right now, man, the kid raising ability might not be up to par as someone that was born maybe in the 80s or the early 90s, you know, before they had computers and social media and all that kind of shit. I feel like a girl fucking have a baby, they gonna just try to make content out the motherfucker. Now these days, like fuck it, we starting a YouTube family channel and all that shit. So yeah, if you want to be a part of a YouTube family channel, then have a baby with a younger girl, because that's what you about to do. You gonna be creating content. So let's just think about that one. So yeah, next up we got advice for ketamine. What do you mean advice for ketamine? How do you give ketamine advice? Danny, I'm trying to get into ketamine therapy for lifelong struggles with depression. I have seen some things about that. Like little documentaries or maybe clips where they talked about ketamine for shit. I've done ketamine before. I don't see it doing anything like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I just, I have seen people they talk about the K-hole and all that. I never got that deep into it. The only time I ever did ketamine was just it wasn't no coke or something. I just fuck it, I'm gonna just go for this. And it just made me just feel stupid. That's what it made me feel like. It wasn't fun. It just made me feel stupid. But okay, what are some of your experience with ketamine? Okay, I just told you. Either positive or negative. But yeah, I met this one girl one time and she's like, yeah, I like to do ketamine and all that shit. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I never did ketamine. It didn't sound too bad. I guess that's fucked up when you judge your drugs by the way they sound. I'm like, you know what? It don't really sound like it'll fuck me up that much. Ketamine sounds okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not like PCP. Like you hear something like that, you're like PCP. Any drugs with initials. You get what I'm saying? That's what scared me off a little bit. But a drug with a nice scientific term type of name, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, that seemed like might be some cool shit. So yeah, but yeah, she's like, let's do this ketamine. I'm like, all right, let's do this ketamine. And let's go to the Rite Aid and get some liquor. So we do a couple bumps of ketamine and walk to the Rite Aid to get some liquor. And my whole balance is just not where my whole just equilibrium is just off. Like we look like two dope fiends walking to this parking lot. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's ketamine. I never really had fun on ketamine, but okay. And he said, any good thoughts on a side hustle to pay for this treatment? I mean, selling ketamine is not a bad idea, I guess. Love the pie, your body of work, especially across the exhibition. All right, take shots out, man. Yeah, man, shots out Thaddeus, man. But yeah, man, I mean, I've seen stuff like that where they talk about ketamine treatments and like I say, I don't know how beneficial that one is, but I feel like mushrooms, because I've seen people that I know that never really took mushrooms like that before, and they take mushrooms or maybe start microdosing or something, and you can definitely see a change in them or where they, I could say, because even me, even when I fuck around with mushrooms a lot, it seems like you get a deeper appreciation for certain things, and it's almost like certain shit just don't matter no more. You get what I'm saying? You be like, that shit ain't that deep, man. Life is, you know what I'm saying? Make you get that feeling. I actually just bought a shit ton of mushrooms. Shouts out to the homie. I think he listened to the podcast, was like, man, maybe you need some help. And he hit me up. And it was even funnier too. I came back home and I was unpacking my bag and I went through one of my pants pockets and I had a big ass bag of mushrooms. Somebody gave me some mushrooms. So mushrooms just going around and shit. So yeah, but yeah, microdosing mushrooms seems like because I've definitely seen a change in people. I haven't done it myself. I think I might start trying, but I don't know, man. I like to go deep with the mushroom situation for real, because you might as well just get you one good blast off one day and rest of the month you be like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit for a minute. that shit taught me some lessons. I'm good for the idea. It's like it's like an ass whooping, man, like a spiritual ass whooping. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You give them some discipline. Like when especially when you're doing some fucked up shit in your life, you're like, man, I know I'm fucking up right now, man. Like, you got to put yourself in some punishment or something, like a timeout. That's when I guess a psychedelic trip is needed. You get what I'm saying? All right, dating profile advice. I can't say I'm too good with dating profile advice. I told you I'm old school. My last dating profile shit was like Black Planet. And I was only looking for white girls on there, so. What's up, Danny, and what up, Booth Boys? During quarantine, I developed a bad diet and gained some weight. We all did, man. We all did. But need some advice on how should I go about making a dating profile, and I'm not in the best shape right now. Well, I'm going to stop you right there to tell you don't. Just go ahead. You got some shit you need to start working out, because you said, okay, you started going to the gym, but that shit is a process. You don't see results right away. Would you wait until you like how you look, or just say fuck it and make the profile now? I mean, It depends on what you're looking for. You get what I'm saying? I mean, if you got higher standards and the type of female that you want, you probably should want to present yourself in a better looking light than what you're looking right now. I know me, when I'm looking kind of fucked up, I ain't out there trying to hop all up in a nice bitch face. You get what I'm saying? So I think the best thing for you to do is got to work on yourself first and get yourself together so you can, you know what I'm saying, even try to, I mean, it sounds cliche as fuck, but it's some real ass shit. Because even with you having that way of thinking, ask me some shit like that. Because some niggas just got confident, fat, skinny, they don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So if you know if you're swag off, you're swag off. The best thing you can do is just get your confidence, your self-esteem, and all that shit together before you even trying to talk to somebody. Because all you're going to do is just get let down at the letdown. You get what I'm saying? Because you just got to admit shit. You got to admit the shit to yourself. Like, man, I'm not the best me right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you're looking for some trash-ass bitches, you know what I'm saying? That might be, I mean, that seems like it might be an easier situation to go about. But I don't know, man. Dating profiles have churned. I mean, I remember back in the day, like I said, I remember back in the day when I used to like fuck around on the internet and like meeting girls and shit and bring them to the hood. And niggas was like, man, you going to jail, man. What is you doing right now? This shit wasn't as normalized. So I feel like it's way more normalized right now. You meeting like normal people on there that's really looking for marriages and shit like that. Before they just was trying to fuck and shit. Now it's like people are really normal people on there doing some shit. You say it's some voicemails too?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's check them out.
What's up, Danny? This is kind of crazy. So I'm on Twitter, right? I'm looking at ad stuff. I'm jerking off. I'll be real, you know? And so I'm looking for this chick. She's like an OnlyFans porn star, whatever. And I'm seeing these tweets, and she's dead. She died. Don't know what happened. So here's my question. Is it disrespectful, or is it more like I'm honoring her by like still jerking off in that moment? Anyways, peace, love you, Danny.
I've done that before. I think it's like a memory. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when Pac died, you played his music all day. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those kind of things with me. It's like you gotta pay respects to the dead. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you done killed motherfuckers to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I done wasted so many babies on you. You get what I'm saying? I gotta just send some up, send some nut up to the nicest. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you nasty for one thing, man, for jerking off on Twitter, man. I can't, cause I don't know, man. Even though my girl, she made me stop. I used to follow like a lot of porn accounts and OnlyFans models and shit too. And that shit can be triggering, man, especially when you're trying to stop that kind of shit and that kind of behavior. You get what I'm saying? Cause you don't be thinking about that shit. You might just want to go on Twitter to just see what's going on with the latest news and all that shit. Next thing you know, you seeing ass and titties. And you know, before you know it, man, you closing the room door. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, it's best to not be following all them porn stars and shit like that, or just create a burner account for that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, jacking up to Twitter is bizarre. You're a different type of nigga. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like, I know me, I follow a lot of podcasts and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Last thing I want to see is Tom and Joe Rogan popping up while I'm trying to beat my shit. You get what I'm saying? That's just fucked up, man. So you got to stop doing that. The king and the sting. You get what I'm saying? What is going on with you? So yeah, man. Yeah, that was it. That's another one.
I got another one for you.
You picked that
hey,
one,
Danny,
Zolo.
I got a quick question for you, brother. Do you collect any retro video games like Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo, you know, shit like that? Just all the good old-fashioned retro shit. If you're a collector like me who has Super Nintendo games and gets tired of paying up the ass for fucking expensive games like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong, you can just pop out the tabs of your Super Nintendo and you'll just have it modified. Just remove the tabs and you'll be able to play the Japanese games like that.
Yeah.
Upright and crazy. It's easy like that. But anyways, that's my question for you, Danny. Do you play any retro games or do you strictly play modern new shit?
No.
Have a good one. Touch my camera through the fence, fucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, actually, no, I really was starting to collect retro games and was getting the collection going. And the girl I was with at the time was like, fuck no, you're not about to start doing this shit. She was just like, it just was, because I do get into phases where I don't know, I'm always looking for a hobby, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I never really kind of like stick to some shit. And before you know it, I just got a whole bunch of junk. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that was about to happen with me and retro games, is because you end up, it's a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? The cartridges, the boxes, and all that kind of shit. So, and then you don't play the shit After a while, you get what I'm saying? You might play it every few, because it's not at this point, it's emulators and all that kind of shit. You don't really need to, you can have a fucking whole library on your fucking laptop. You don't really need to be having a fucking closet full of fucking old ass video games that 9 times out of 10 might not even play when you try to. You got to be blowing in them motherfuckers, putting alcohol in them, putting them in the freezer. I knew all the old Nintendo cartridge tricks. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, but for the most part, yeah, I love playing retro games. Like I say, for the most part, all the games that, like the newer games I like, now that come out have like a retro game feeling that I always start to like.
Video game reviews.
The new shit right now, this fucking Power Wash Simulator, man. What the fuck, man? Whoever would have thought? See, this is where I know the world is coming to some shit. I mean, back in the day, man, you wanted to play a video game. You wanted to be like some superhero type shit, some shit, killing niggas, shooting some shit up. I mean, or being like some ill sports. Whoever thought that a fucking power washing game would be one of the most soothing things to play in the world, man? You have a career mode. I done watched the bus. I watched the race car. And you just sitting there washing shit. And it's actually like a meditative thing. It makes me feel good. And I know for a fact I ain't going outside with no motherfucking power washer washing no shit, because that shit suck. You get what I'm saying? But it's getting to the point where I'm thinking, is regular jobs about to be like the new fun shit in video games? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm on this motherfucker washing out gutters and shit, and I'm having a great time trying to level up in my career mode on Power Wash Simulator. The fuck is going on in my life, man? You get what I'm saying? But that is a game that has, like I say, a retro kind of old school feel to it for some sense. But that was creative as fuck. Whoever came up with this, I mean, I didn't really get too deep into. I just seen it was like it was like trending on Steam and shit. I was like, hold on, let me run this, and I was very, very amazed, man. I've spent 6 hours playing it already, man. So I guess that's my video game review right there. Shouts out to Power Wash Simulator, man. That shit is dope as fuck, man. So yeah, if you ain't checked it out, man, it's one of those things where you'll be like, I don't see how this would be fun or cool in any type of way, but it is one of the most relaxing things I've played, and I probably will. It's probably going to end up in one of my top games of the year list. No bullshit. I will say that. So next up, we got some motherfucking white people shit going on right now.
White people shit.
Seattle, definitely, I've seen some crazy white people shit, man. I went to this one restaurant, I think it's called Lovelace, maybe something like that. I don't want to fuck it up. I think I did, but I swear, man, every motherfucker in this motherfucker looked like they was casted. It couldn't have been like, it was the most bizarre group of people that I've seen work in one vicinity. They all, I mean, it looked like the casting call was at the Juggalo meeting, at the Juggalo gathering or some shit. Like, it was crazy, man. But okay.
We are supported by Adam and Eve. With all the bad news and prices these days, it's nice to know that Adam and Eve is still offering the best deals. At adamandeve.com, get 50% off plus free shipping. That's a 50% off an adventurous new toy, a slippery lube, or almost anything you desire. Just use code DannyB at checkout and you'll get 50% off and free shipping. Doesn't matter what you choose, all will be packaged and sent discreetly. Not only will you save money on gas, movies, and date night dinners out, this item that will continue to save you money, deliver tons of fun and satisfaction. So go to adamandeve.com, select any one item, and use code DannyB. That's DANNYB. This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, so please be sure to support our show and use my code DannyB to get 50% off and also 100% free shipping. Code DannyB. Go to adamandeve.com right now.
Calling someone buddy, especially in an argument. Listen here, buddy. I guess that's definitely some white people shit, but that's definitely some old school OK Corral about to get shot with a 6-shooter type shit, man. Motherfucker called me buddy in an argument, man. He got it. I already know what type of that's Texas gun law rifle association member. Like, you get what I'm saying? If a motherfucker call you buddy during an argument, just get the fuck out of Dodge, man, because this shit ain't gonna end well for you. Either a ill ass MMA fighter type nigga, or this nigga got an arsenal of weapons at his disposal, like right now, like knife in his boot, 6-shooter in his balls, you know what I'm saying, AK on his back, and you don't see none of this shit. He just standing there looking like a regular nigga, and he hit you with some John Wick shit. So anytime somebody give you, like, if you get into an argument, they give you like a nice like nickname, like buddy, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, like almost feels like it's endearing in some sense. He know he gonna fuck you up, so just he giving you like some low-key advice. So I wouldn't say that's some white people shit. I would say that's some killer shit. So And next thing say jousting. Jousting, that's yeah, hey Danny, my homie, we was just watching videos of some white dudes getting fucked up from jousting. Is that some white people shit? It's definitely some white people shit because jousting, the costume alone. To wear the shit in jousting ain't the costume alone like heavy pounds and shit. What's the shit at ain't it some shit like when in California some shit you eat
medieval times?
Yeah, medieval times. So that's like medieval times type shit, right? You been to that shit before?
Yeah.
Is it a great time?
It's pretty fun.
It's the turkey, turkey drumstick fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, you know.
Because is it tasting like they got the old school 1800 ingredients on that motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
I just
whole
want to
thing.
go try the turkey leg, to be honest. I mean, I don't really care about is it serious or that's like scripted jousting?
I think it's scripted, right?
Yeah,
Scripted,
I think so.
yeah.
That would be
Gotta be,
lit.
right?
To me, I wanted to like have this fantasy where I thought these niggas was really like doing this shit for real. Like they might got a ranking and some shit. You don't even know it's like an underworld. These niggas that's like, man, his whole shit. Like, man, I just want to grow up and get into medieval times. Like how motherfuckers grow up and want to get into UFC or boxing or some shit. But his whole shit is medieval times. But yeah, I've watched I feel like fencing will probably be more because that's like some expensive ass shit. Like ain't no regular like, you know what I'm saying, urban society living in motherfucker getting no fencing equipment. You don't just run across that. You don't just run across a budget for fencing or a fencing school or even a situation. And I feel like that does take, because I watched it before. That is some real skillful shit though. And that's some real like, the motherfuckers was really doing that shit back in the day. Like you had to be ill like this. Like this was life or death. It wasn't no guns. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You run up on a motherfucker talking about some fisticuffs and he whip out a sword. He done carved himself from stone, some crazy shit, and he hitting you with that. Come on, man, hitting you, motherfucker dancing around with that shit. Come on, man, that's some next level shit, man. So I would say, yeah, for a motherfucker to take up, or to even just to have that thought in his head, like, man, I want to take up fencing. Like that's some next level shit, and it is to be respected. I will say that because that got to add some type of quality to your life. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see a documentary following around a fencer and all the shit they go through. I wonder, do they make any money from fencing? Is that like a profitable sport to join?
I mean, probably like the high levels, you know?
Because I feel like it's probably like only the biggest time for it is probably like Olympics and shit, huh? Yeah, do professional fencers get paid? I mean, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. No, that ain't worth it. You doing that for the love. Cause damn. Shouts out to all my fencers out there, man. You doing it for the love of the sport, man, and you keeping tradition going, man. So y'all need to be, you know, y'all really need to be respected, man. I feel sorry for y'all. Next up, photo player. Danny, I have the whitest thing of all time. There's no way any other person but an old white man would do this. A photo player. Google it, please, Lord. Love the show. Chris, what the fuck is a photo player?
I have no idea. Chad, you would know what this is.
Oh, is it like it looks like, do we write the notes and the notes play out?
There's definitely
need a definition.
piano component.
Yeah, if it's the piano, then it's those pianos that play themselves, where the thing like runs through and tells it which notes to hit.
Yeah, that was like the first Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? That was the first Ableton and shit, man. That needs to be respected, man. What are you talking about? That ain't no white people shit. He probably had bangers sitting there writing in code, all type of shit. I want to hear some of these photo player beats. I might drop some bars off one of these motherfuckers, man. Shit, anything. That's some nigga shit. He figured out how to make nothing out of something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something out of nothing. For real, some real shit. A photo player probably expensive as fuck right now. Try to get a photo player in the studio, man. Let me get a photo player in the studio, man. That motherfucker ain't gonna work. You can be doing all type of shit. Motherfuckers always be trying to get, damn, 10 G's. It ain't worth it, man. Because for real, you're gonna be trying to get that motherfucker to work. That motherfucker gonna be always breaking, dusty and shit. You gotta bring in a photo player fixer, a photo player mechanic. Where the fuck you gonna find one of them at, man? They don't exist. But yeah, photo player, I wouldn't say that's some white people shit. I would say that's some straight hood shit, man. I feel like he was dropping bangers. Like the motherfuckers that's ill with photo players, they'll be ill with Fruity Loops and all that shit right now. So that was like the first producers, man. They was dropping tracks, man. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. Shouts out to the photo players, man. Shit, man. Get me a motherfucking photo player on the next album. Hey, so we got some freestyles.
Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
All right, let's see what these niggas talk about. They might need some motherfucking photo player beats.
All right, first up, we have Foul Bundy.
Foul Bundy. We know he white.
Shout out to Danny Brown, only man in town caught red-handed with my granny's panties down. I'm all in your ear, the artist of fear. I trust them like I trust drinks around Ari Shafir, but they basic. Me, I leave the basic. My wrist clock don't tick when I watch your sin bass spit. They asking how can I deliver shit that's so ill and intricate while my pen's infinite quill tip with a built-in extension clip. It's free to pay attention as I put beats into submission, but there's no need to mention it. Better duck, bitch, like Daffy's gone. And part me as an artist and part of the pantheon with these bitches chasing after me. Barely got panties on, cause I'm a champion. There's not a drug I can't be on. I'm buzzed for light years, infinity and beyond. They sleeping on me, passing around the ambient. Till they hear that 16, they be like, wow, that can't be Sean. But I'm getting green, so much so forgetting things. The diamonds leave her soaked, so I call that shit my wedding ring. I want a bitch that got gel and weave like Getty Green. It's a project pat down, Mr. Don't play about anything. But I'm different with the pen, I'm menacing. It's a pennant thing, no pistol, no, I don't make Simi sing. And if I go where they tell me that I missed, like a neon sign that's outside of the center for blindness. And when I shoot my shot, hope they don't tell me that I missed. Kennedy time turning their mind into a fine mist. But that's enough about me, it's been real, I gotta fly. I'm trying to find the G, look for Foul Bundy on Spotify.
I got you, cuz. I got you. Cuz definitely, one thing I do love rappers with like that slippery tongue shit. Like niggas know what I'm talking about, like old school, like Company Flow or like Ace. Definitely like some Def Jux type shit, man. So yeah, man, that's fucking fire. I definitely will check you out on motherfucking Spotify, see what you got, man, because I already know you got some shit, bro. That was fire. I fucks with that, man. Yeah, man, so we starting to get some good shit up in this motherfucker, huh? That's right. Motherfuckers have been hitting me up, though. Like, yeah, man, I've been sitting my shit in. I got some fire shit. So I have been expecting for motherfuckers to start barring up on this motherfucker soon, man, which is great, man. And any way I could fucking, like, display, like, some, like, ill lyricism, man. I mean, it's one thing, like, I mean, you know, motherfuckers, you know, everybody make music, everybody put out songs. I feel like one thing that we losing in the art of just rap is just like, you know, I mean, battle rap has become super huge, but even just like mixtapes, where I feel like it's just way too many producers than what it is now. So beats aren't really like respected as much as they used to. Everybody got somebody that make dope beats because it's so much, you know, it's so accessible to get equipment now. And so yeah, so like back in the day, like a motherfucker had a fire ass beat came out, you heard 50 freestyles off it. Like you get what I'm saying? Now it's so many beats out here. You got your own beats, you got it. So just to be able just to hear bars now again, man, it's something that I will say I miss just for the fun of it. I just sometimes the nigga just don't want to have to hear hooks and structures and you know, you trying to make some shit for TikTok. I just want to hear a punchline here and there. You get what I'm saying? So shouts out Foul Bundy, man. That was lit.
All right, next up we have Blackskin.
Cheat code flows, my game A1. Up, down, left, right, left. March to my own drum. They can't pen what I'm penning or typing in my phone. I don't fuck with these sketchy niggas, no chalk zone. CC, all of your rapper homies, I'm not one. I am poet of wordsmith like a son. Niggas stay throwing them stones, living in glass house. Mama said, watch every word that come up out your mouth. Yes, I remember being young and dumb. Took all the Hot Wheels and sold them to the nigga that we stole them from. Been getting money since a little one. Had paid less shacks, but still a nigga run to the money young. Don't tell me shit about the funds if you ain't getting none. Mr. Exceptional, been shining like the morning sun. Multi-dimensional and unconventional. The shit I write will open up the sky and let the heavens stew on God. I used to have hoop dreams, something like Arthur Agee, but now I plot on different ways for these niggas to pay me. They couldn't play me, it's a Super Bowl, I'm Tom Brady, a Chuck Daly, and the Bad Boys, my game.
Fire, fire, fire. I almost feel like these niggas was battling us some shit, man. God damn it, man. But you got it. You can't be losing to white boys, man. What the fuck, man? God damn, nigga. I was fired, though, but that shit, dog, that damn near seemed like a battle, though. Shouts out to y'all niggas, man. That was great, man. So shit, man. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Oh, shit. Dungeons and motherfucking Dragons. I ain't even gonna lie. I told my girl I was just trying to find something to get out the house. This is Dungeons and Dragons Club at this retro video game spot that they meet up every Thursday nights and get together and play and shit. I was like, man, I don't know. I feel like I might just want to go hang out with these niggas, just do like some research or something, man. Cause I don't really know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. I've watched documentaries about it and shit like that. And I've seen like motherfuckers be having like ill ass fucking like $1 million crazy ass setups and shit like that with all types. So it is something that motherfuckers really are passionate about and shit. So I just wanted to go try to just hang out and be like a I don't know, I guess a troll in some sense. She's like, don't be going up there messing with them people. I was like, you right. I ain't no need to be doing that. But Dungeons and Dragons, man, so that's some deep shit right there, man. That's something that I've never been gotten to. My shit, I guess, and we want to say me getting into something like a Dungeons and Dragon kind of thing, it would be the motorized football game. Y'all remember that shit?
I do.
It's the old school motorized football shit, and you don't got, yeah, that shit right there. Yeah, that's like a newer version right there, though. That's kind of dope. And you put the players right there and you got to play. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's some shit I used to love as a kid. I feel like that's my Dungeons and Dragons in some sense. Because I did not too long ago see like a YouTube video about a motherfuckers that's still playing this shit. Like motherfuckers around my age and shit. Niggas in their 30s and 40s and shit. Remember this old school shit. And they actually got like full leagues where they playing like full seasons throughout the year, meeting each other in different cities and shit like that. So electric football, that was what it called. That shit was amazing, man. So yeah, you'll lose the football all the fucking time. You gotta always just try to improvise and get like a piece of cotton or whatever the fuck you can find to like replace the football and shit. So that was the only bummer out. You always lost the fucking football playing that shit. But that was my shit, man. Electric football. Sorry, I just gave up on the wheel. Said fuck Dungeons and Dragons. But this is that's some nigga shit to do. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Dungeons and Dragons, man, that's some nerdy shit. But like I say, man, that's some motherfuckers is passionate about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's that passionate about. I will say, I was talking about Diablo last time, and one of the homies that actually worked for Diablo came to the crib. Yeah, kicked it with me, showed me a little bit of it, man. So yeah, man, shouts out to him for coming through, man. That was amazing, man. I barbecued, but I burnt the ribs, so. It was just the fact I bought the wrong ribs. You know what I'm saying? I burnt the ribs in Seattle, man. I've been burning ribs everywhere, man. But that was just a different type of grill. But hey, man, it's trial and error, man, with this shit, man. For every batch I burn, I make a fire batch. So it's like, you know. But my percentage is off right now, man. I'm not looking too good for this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting at 40%. That's not good for barbecues, man. You get what I'm saying? I'm shooting at 40% at the barbecue, but I'm still young in the game, man. I'm still a rookie, man. I'm learning. I'm making mistakes, man. But you know, I'm getting my sandal game up. Once I graduate to the basket weave joints, man, y'all already know what time it is. I will excel, man. So yeah, we got some drip sets for the note premiere, huh?
Drip set.
Yeah, we do.
I actually think I'm gonna go check this out this week.
You haven't seen it yet?
Nah, man.
A bunch of us went to see it the other day.
What you guys think?
It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I didn't love it, but it was solid.
I always feel like, man, oh, that's this nigga. I always get him and Jordan Peele and the nigga from Westworld, Bernard from Westworld. I always get these niggas confused sometimes. But no, this is classy right here. Yeah, these niggas. But yeah, cuz busting out the purple. Purple is royalty, man. Purple is actually one of my favorite colors, so I can never hate on anybody that's wearing purple. I love Prince. I love all that shit, man. So my favorite weed was purple. You get what I'm saying? So it's like purple is just, you know, purple is the shit, man. So yeah, he definitely get an 8 out of 10 for this. He seems very comfortable. You get what I'm saying? For his age, he ain't trying to do too much. But I will say, man, He's becoming like one of the illest directors around right in this motherfucker, huh? Like he's shutting this shit down. And I like I say, I didn't really get into Get Out. But I did see what was the other one? Us?
Yeah, Us.
I seen that one. I liked that. Cause I didn't the thing is about it that's so crazy that I mean, I feel like I make a connection to the shit that he's making is that like I kind of like try to do that with my music a little bit, like make some shit that's like seem like it's make some shit that's kind of sad or you know some emotional type shit, but it just got comedy in it some type of way where shit that you don't feel like you should be laughing at, but some type of way that shit is kind of funny, and I feel like he do a great job of that. So shouts out Jordan Peele, man. This nigga, man, I didn't know this nigga was British, man. For real, man. The British actors are taking over, man. But this nigga is one of my favorite actors right now. And yeah, and I will say you know these European niggas, man, as far as when it comes to this dressing shit, they on some other next level shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, the European niggas, and the Asians, but because the Asians just got the body type though. You get what I'm saying? You motherfucking 5'6", 130 pounds, man. You can wear any fucking thing. You get everything gonna look fucking good on you. You get what I'm saying? So they just be having the body type, man. So niggas, you go. That's one thing about wearing clothes and shit. Like me, I'm tall and skinny, man. So, but I got a belly a little bit. You know, I got the dad bod and shit. So certain shit I can't be wearing on medium shirts and shit. But I can fit them. You know, and it's all about that. But I can't throw on a large sometimes because then that shit just look too big. So certain shit I just can't wear because I can't. The shit don't look good on me. So I feel like. I don't know, cuz looking like he busting out the package right now though. You know, like when you leave a hot sausage on a little too long, and it start, you like, I want my shit to bust open a little bit. So it's like he waiting, he just not about to start to bust open. And he might not be fatter than that, might be muscles, but that's what I'm talking about. Certain shit just fit different. But yeah, he looked like a you know, like a African warlord type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he sell guns to the military. Shouts out Daniel.
I had Corey Feldman.
This nigga went to the No premiere?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Man, they ain't let that nigga in.
He was there.
He was in the movie?
I don't think he's in the movie. I think he just showed up.
They invited this nigga?
Yeah, why not?
Man, because he made that album. The Michael Jackson shit he was doing, man. I thought he was banned for everything after that, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. We love Michael Jackson over here, man. Corey Feldman, man. I can't fuck with you over that Michael Jackson album, man. He made a Michael Jackson like song, a video or some shit. It was just.
Yeah, you talking about Go For It.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, Go For It. It's my favorite jam.
But yeah, his music career arc is definitely some next level shit. Corey Feldman definitely was in, you know, a lot of movies I loved as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So he's an OG to me, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a great actor and shit. But man, fuck, man. Why he make that album, man? Sometimes you just gotta have friends that care about you, man. And I think that's what happened with celebrities and you know what I'm saying? Because you get, or musicians and shit, after a while, man, you stop wanting to hear other motherfuckers' opinions. Especially when you be like, man, you ain't as successful with me. I hate when a motherfucker had that thought process. Like, what I'm listening to you for? You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You ain't on the level I'm on or some shit like that. It's like, no, man, you can learn something from everybody. You can learn something from kids. Like, you get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just, obviously, sometimes motherfuckers try to help you when they tell you shit. You get what I'm saying? I feel like Corey Feldman is one of them motherfuckers that ain't listening to shit nobody tell him. He's like, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. So yeah, this nigga retarded. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't supposed to use that word no more. I didn't know retarded was that bad of a word, man. And motherfuckers been hitting me up like, no, Danny, you can't be using retarded. You can't say female no more. Like, what words can I use now, man?
Bro, Lizzo apologized for saying spaz. You can't say spaz anymore.
What's wrong with spaz?
It means like that you're, I think it's like it's considered a slur now.
Or like a mental health slur?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a person having a mental breakdown, you can't tell them they spaz like, oh, he's spazzing out.
Nope. Lizzo straight up removed it from her song. She took it out after she apologized. It's that deep, bro.
It's insensitive to people that have muscle spasms.
Oh, damn. I ain't never thought about that. So that's a slur to cerebral palsy. Or like this nigga, damn. I mean, and she said it in the Everybody's Gay song?
I think it was a different song. Yeah, it was Girls.
Oh, okay. I love Lizzo. That's my homie. Shouts out to Lizzo, man. It's a beautiful woman right there, man. It's a beautiful person inside and out, man. So fuck what motherfuckers is talking about. That's what I'm saying, man. It's getting to the point, man. Motherfuckers your career be on the line over a word. And it's like I love making music, man. And you know, but I know I be saying fucked up shit all the time. Like you can go back to some old music. I ain't saying go do it, motherfuckers. But I'm pretty sure I'm saying all type of crazy shit. But it was different times now. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit the world has changed so much in the last 5 years, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and if you ain't been keeping up, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you can do or what you can't do. So it's like, I'm scared, man. I'm scared to rap sometimes. And especially even to the point of like, I know it's probably even worse for comedians. You know what I'm saying? To have something that you know that you feel funny and to be like, man, if I have to change this one word, it just changed the joke so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, as bad as it sounds, man, like certain fucked up words is kind of funny, used in the right context. You get what I'm saying? Especially in the art of a joke and comedy, you still got to look at that shit as fucking artistic shit and a real talent for a motherfucker to put together. It ain't like a motherfucker just saying a bunch of fucked up shit for shock value purposes. A motherfucker really got like an ill bit. Okay, you can't hate on that shit. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just think it's fucking up people's creativity in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck no more. I don't really feel like I'm that big of an artist where I should have to care. Because I don't care about sampling. If that was the case, I'd have been like, man, fuck that, man. The sampling and shit, man. It's getting too crazy. I'm spending too much on samplers and all that. I ain't about to sample. I'm going to get sued, this and that, and caring about that shit. Because I felt like if I start caring about that shit was about to limit the way I make music. So I stopped caring about that shit. So shit, we on the topic of talking about music. This nigga Kid Cudi, he pulled the Danny Brown. Shouts out to Kid Cudi, man. Midwest stand up. That's my dog right there, Kid Cudi, man. I would have did the same thing.
One more fucking thing. If I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me.
Ah! Yeah. But I told you, man, who don't love getting off work early, man? I'm telling y'all the truth, man. But you know, Kid Cudi, man, I feel like, you know, just judged by, you know, I listen to a lot of his music, man, and you know, a person like me, you probably listen to a lot of him, you can tell we are emotional type motherfuckers, man. I'm sorry, man. Some people just every nigga ain't Andrew Tate, man. You get what I'm saying? Every nigga ain't Andrew Tate, and just judging from Kid Cudi music, and you know he an emotional motherfucker, but once you say, the Top G, that's my dog right there, man. I'm pretty sure everybody has gone down the Top G rabbit hole this week. I don't know how he done it, but he's definitely taken over the internet, and you can't do nothing but respect it or check it. And everybody that seems to check it lose, so you might as well get down with it. Because, I mean, I love the nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I'm about to pay the $50 for the course, man. Fuck it. I'm in Hustlers University now, man. It can't be no worse. It can't get no worse than this, man. I want my Bugattis too. Fuck this shit, man. I want to hang with the Top G. Anybody else talking shit, they hating, man. The Top, he the realest one right now, man. And it's just based on, I want to get up because, hey, yeah, me and Kid Cudi, we ain't no kickboxing world champions, man. You get what I'm saying? You ain't been through that type of discipline of the martial arts and shit like that. Our mama probably should have put us in some motherfucking karate schools when we some kids or some shit. Niggas needed to go through some motherfucking trauma. But we wouldn't have to be worrying about getting bottles thrown us on stage and we fucking freaking out about that shit. Because it is some bitch ass shit, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? One time I got hit with a whole mug of beer, though. But they said that was a term of endearment in Glasgow. You know, it happens to motherfuckers that they love. But I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a cold at the time, too. I wasn't feeling too good. Show over, man. Fuck you. I wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've thrown shit at people before. From the crowd. You get what I'm saying? So it's all my karma. So I'm not mad at that shit. Until I got hit with a lemon at Fader Fort in Austin, South by Southwest. Oh, it's one of the fucking biggest shows of my life. I got hit with a fucking lemon. I thought I blocked it. That was the fucked up part about me. I was so drunk, I thought I blocked the shit. It didn't. It beamed me right in the fucking head when I watched the footage back. And yeah, I was pretty teary-eyed about it. I had to take some mushrooms that weekend. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, yeah, that's just the whole thing, man. But yeah, the Top G, man, has taken over the internet, man. I think because I've seen him a few times, and I didn't really go down the rap, but I think his appearance on Wild Mates when he came to the crib, when he came and fucked with the homies and shit. I mean, I think it made motherfuckers really look at him in a different light. I don't know something about Time and Christina, but I really feel like they shifted the character arc for him right now, man. He's he's the top G right now. So anybody not fucking with Cuz right now, I think you kind of hating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think you kind of hating. But yeah, so I don't know what we got else going on. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Man, we ain't talking about this shit no more, man. We did this before, man. We get a second go round. Fuck Scientology, man. That's what we doing. Y'all gotta take that off the board, man. I think they keep putting that shit on there and y'all taking it off. Santa. We talked about Santa too, didn't we?
Did we? I don't remember that one.
Well, I'll tell y'all motherfuckers about Santa, man. Santa's your motherfucking parents, man. That's who motherfucking Santa is, man. But I will say, man, But I will say Santa, that term, when you're like, man, we're like finding out Santa Claus ain't real, that whole term of how you feel about that. This past weekend, this is I mean, I know we can't play any music on here, but this past weekend it came out a rapper, his name was like Notorious B1 or some shit. And he had this song that came out, and it sounds exactly like the Notorious Big Juicy. Have y'all seen this? So it's coming to look like Biggie and Puffy just totally, he's a rapper from Mississippi. They totally just jacked this whole shit. And you can listen to the songs by and I mean, yeah, it kind of seems. And he called his nickname, his rap name was the Notorious B1. And his alter ego was Big Daddy. And Notorious B.I.G., his alter ego was Big Papa. There you go. And look at him. I mean, we can't play. If you want to go check it out, look, it's just been coming out all around the news, all the like hip hop sites and everybody been talking about it. But when people be like, man, finding out Santa Claus is not real, this was like finding out Santa Claus was not real to me. And I don't know who wrong or right in this situation. I don't know whose song came out first. But hearing this shit just made me feel real sad for some type of reason, because I hold Biggie in high regards. And if this is true, like if this is really true, it would make me not like, I don't know. I can't trust rap music no more, man. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if I can really give my heart and my all to this shit no more. Cause this is so like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. So I would say just seeing that, man, that was really, that was really like finding out Santa Claus is not real. And I don't know, but we do know back in the day, like, in those, this was those days of, wasn't no social media, wasn't really no internet like that. Motherfuckers was sending demos in to record labels and shit like that. Motherfuckers that hear that shit, remake your shit. You come out, you couldn't really do nothing. It ain't like motherfuckers had they like business sense back in that day where they were like copywriting shit or shit. It was just, it was so expensive to get studio time in those days to even just record a project and even put something out back in those days. Just thinking about the other business side of it, I'm pretty sure a lot of like rappers that was just trying to make demos and shit, they wasn't thinking about shit like that. So I'm pretty sure that happened with a lot of up and coming artists and that probably stole their dream from them. Imagine you fucking send your fucking demo tape into some record label, and next thing you know, a few years later, they fucking just doing your whole song. You know it's your shit, and no matter what you can say about it, you can't tell. You tell people, they're like, man, fuck you. I ain't trying to hear this shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's just, that would be heartbreaking. And I'm pretty sure that destroyed a lot of rappers' dreams right there. And when I see that, he even kind of looked like, oh, man, that's fucked up. But I don't know, man. Judging from Puffy, man, his track record, it wasn't like, is that not too far-fetched to believe? Especially the time and era of rap music. But still now, you can't take anything from Biggie. And in the song, he says, from the Mississippi down to the East Coast. The rapper is from Mississippi. So, I mean, then if anybody know, with that song, Puffy begged Biggie to do that. Biggie didn't want to do that. Is this the reason that Biggie didn't want to do the song? Because he knew he was biting and jacking a motherfucker whole shit. But he knew, like, Puffy, like, this shit about to make us rich. This shit about to blow up. And it did. It worked. That's the thing about it. That shit turned Biggie into a superstar overnight. I remember seeing that shit come on video jukebox. Like, oh shit, that shit was a banger. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. So I guess I would say my lessons. Lessons with Danny. Lessons with Danny will be about when you make music, man. I guess try to make the most original, crazy, fucked up shit like I do, so nobody would try to bite your shit. Cause ain't nobody trying to remake no Ain't It Funnies. You get what I'm saying? Like Juicy was such a feel good record and shit like that. Like it's that style of music. I will say, man, it's easy to replicate in some sense. Like I try to make some shit that motherfuckers ain't even trying to like. You know, it wasn't too far fetched. Biggie just was exceptional at the timing and just the cadence and his sound and you know, but that was for me. That was finding out Santa Claus wasn't alive. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt my feelings, and I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more to come with this story, and of course I went down my rabbit hole and I did some research about it. And the rapper, the Notorious B1, he actually was like, he was trying to like, spread his message and get his word out. But I mean, Biggie died. Biggie's career didn't last that much long. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that long if you really think about it. And he died, and once Biggie died, it was, he just felt that it was something he couldn't really just keep, going on and on about and shit like that. So yeah, that's that, man. And yeah, man, I've been seeing a lot of y'all motherfuckers like, yeah, Danny, man, we gotta get some motherfucking guests. You gotta get some. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. I'm the top G on this motherfucker. But nah, man, I literally have, man, been reaching out to a lot of motherfuckers, man. A lot of motherfuckers been reaching out. So yeah, it's in due time. But y'all motherfuckers do know right now, Austin is in a motherfucking weather crisis right now. This is the hottest it's ever been in this motherfucker, man. No one wants to come. No one wants to fucking hang out. My grass is dead. I told you I've been trying to figure out the sprinkler system and shit. I went on YouTube and all that shit, man. But it just ain't been looking out, man. It ain't been working out, man. But yeah, no one's trying to come kick it. So yeah, man. Eventually, yeah, it will happen. I guess just let the weather cool out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to come kick it with my black ass right now. It's just too hot. But for the most part, man, I'm doing my best to hold it down. I do my best here to hold it down, man, and all that shit. But yeah, man, I've been like you see, I'm looking a little more lean and trim and shit. I couldn't fit this shirt a few months ago, man. So shouts out. I've been doing nighttime jogs, but I think I'm about to stop doing that because the other night I was doing my nice little nighttime jog, and I feel like I look like a regular, cool. I don't feel like I look like a threatening civilian. You know what I'm saying? But it was this white lady coming my way as soon as I was coming. But as soon as we got like maybe even a little bit close, she definitely cried all the way over the street, like behind the car, and was peeking behind the car. And I'm like, bitch, I'm out here doing the same shit you doing. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm out here I'm rape jogging? What the fuck is you think going on? Niggas ain't out here rape jogging. You know what I'm saying? The rapists, I feel they walk up smooth and creep. I had on a motherfucking Dennis Rodman jersey and shorts and shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm out here in full workout gear. I'm out here jogging, man. I got headphones on. Ain't nobody raping nobody with headphones on, man. So I really felt bad because I never been, I don't know, what would you call that? Rapist stereotyped? I've never been rapist stereotyped as a rapist. A little creepy, pervy sometimes, but you definitely not no fucking rapist, bitch. So I was mad, and she was fat as fuck. Not saying I was like a bigger boned woman, but I'm like, come on now, bitch. I know you out here, you ain't even got it together yet, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? That shit made me mad. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't jogging at night no more, man. Cause I ain't trying to be stereotyped as no fucking rapist. That made me feel bad, man. I really felt bad about the shit. Like, bitch, who out here rape jogging though? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we can't say that word on YouTube, can we?
Might get a little bit demonetized.
Yeah, we're not supposed to.
That's what I'm saying, man. You can't say nope. All the 4-letter words are gonna be banned from English language in like the next 4 or 5 years, man. They're just gonna say you can't say no word with 4 letters, man. All of them is out the fucking English language, man. You gonna have to figure that shit out. If you can't put no S with an abbreviation on that shit, you can't use it, man. But yeah, man, I guess we about to get out here in a minute. I guess we about to get out here in a minute. So yeah, man. See y'all motherfucking, you got motherfucking questions, all that shit. You got answers, all that shit. Send that motherfucking shit to Danny at theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny at theDannyBrownShow.com. You can also see your motherfucking voicemails and all that shit. 512-522-9256. That's 512-522-92516. 516. No, my bad, man. It's 9256. Man, this is coffee getting to me, man. Cause I ain't been really drinking coffee like that. I feel like when you take a break from drinking coffee a little bit, as soon as you come, look, y'all hear me talking fast and shit. I'm telling you, man, coffee, that shit could be Coke sometimes, man. Like I'm the coffee, Adderall, Coke, it's the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They all hang together. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna party, they gonna and invite cigarettes. So you know what I'm saying? That's a party I definitely like to attend every now and then, but for the most part, man, shouts out to y'all motherfuckers. Love y'all motherfuckers, man. Yeah, man, and yeah. We'll see y'all motherfuckers soon, man. Love y'all niggas. We out.